Hugh Weathers, Hughweathers.
And your role?
I work in the Department of Agriculture. No, I'm the Commissioner of Agriculture.
Commissioner of Agriculture. Can you tell me a little bit about the department's role with checking fuel pumps?
Well, I like to tell people we're like the referee for consumer services, in that when you buy something by weight in South Carolina, in this case with the gas pumps, you buy by volume. It's our job to make sure it's a fair transaction, that the scales, or in this case the gas pumps, are measuring your purchases accurately. We don't set prices, but our job is to make sure that when you say you got a gallon or you got a pound, that's what you got.
Okay. And how important is that for the consumer of South Carolina?
Well, with the gasoline prices, no matter whether they're high or low, people want to know that they're getting their money's worth. Food prices, something bought or sold by weight, people want to know they're getting their money's worth, and they count on the Department of Agriculture to do that. I believe they place a lot of value when they see our stickers out there, and they know and they have more confidence that their money is a fair trade when they spend their money.
And the pumps are checked annually, correct?
Our goal is to check them annually. It's just a target that we have. There are nearly 70,000 gas dispensers in South Carolina, so it gets a little tougher. So that's why we try to examine how we do it, to streamline it and make it as efficient as we can for the folks like Edward Earl out there doing that, that they get their job done.
You pretty much answered all the questions before I had a chance to ask them. That was
Ruh-roh. You want me to? You want to ask them again? I can break it up.
No, that's great. That was perfect. Unless there's anything else you want to add about the department itself, or the role that the department plays with the consumer.
We're actually a front for the CIA as well. So as Edward's out here, he's actually a spy, and he's watching people.
Is that why he's going to Libya next week?
That's right. That's right. I don't know. Did you get what you want?
I got exactly what I wanted. That was perfect. Anything else
Man.
you can think of?
I can't think of it.
All right.
Okay, what we're doing is we're going to inspect this gas station. I'm going to pump 5 gallons worth of regular fuel in this can.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to read it to make sure it's not given or taken from the customer. Pumping 5 gallons now. Okay, the pump's supposed to stop like that. It's like if you're pumping a full tank of gas, if it doesn't click off, it's gonna pump the fuel out on the ground. So that's one thing we test for too. So actually, I'm gonna pump it up to 5 gallons. It says 5 gallons here. Okay. What we have here is -6 and +6. Anything under -6 is actually taken from the customer. Anything over +6 is given.
Can you say that one more time? I have to look back and get a better angle.
Okay. -6, anything under -6 is taken from the customer. Anything over +6 is given gas to the customer. State give you that leeway, tolerance. You're actually, if you want to say getting gypped, or just kind of getting more than what you're paying for if it's over 6, if it's +6 and above +6. Anything under -6, you're not getting your money's worth.
So what happens if you find that we are not getting the money's worth?
Well, write it up on my computer and I issue them a sort of like a warning / citation or something, and they will repair it within 10 working days, and I come back and re-inspect that particular grade. And if it's not right, we go through the same procedure, and if it's right, I approve them, put a sticker on it.
Have you ever had a situation where they didn't fix it when they should have in the time frame that you gave them?
Maybe once or twice, but usually they try to stay on when we come and inspect. They try to have it ready for us when we come back.
And you're with the Department of Ag, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So what is it? What's your title, I guess?
Well, I'm an inspector.
I see it. Who knew that the Department of Ag? I mean, you see it on the pumps. It has Commissioner Weathers' face on it or something on it saying the Department of Ag regulates this. But is it just South Carolina that's like this, or is it every state that has Department of Ag regulating?
Every state I know of.
Yes, it's every state. I've been in different states, and I look at the pumps, and they are stickers on the pumps, so they are being regulated.
Couple shots here.
And you see this one's pumping real good. It's right at a -4 or so. So it's got room to wear to give
Tell
gas.
anybody if it's kind of getting close to being out of boundaries, so you let them know?
Yeah, because if it pumped a +6, then most likely next year probably over 6 because it wear to give. You don't wear to take.
Gotcha.
So if it's getting up there close to 6, yeah, I might tell them they need to get it calibrated. You actually turn the pump on before you even start pumping it. Pumps up 16 cents.
What?
Yeah, so you have to, we monitor that too. So when we see that, we try to get them to get that repaired.
They're really good about fixing it because they don't want to jip the customer.
That's right.
The state tolerance is plus or minus 6 cubic inches on a 5-gallon delivery, which equates to 3.3 ounces on 5 gallons.
All right, let's go watch you double back.
All right, that's it.
Jumping everything.
There we go. Of course, again, I don't have power.
Of course, this is regular gas, so we put it back into the regular storage tank. White is always regular, red is always premium, yellow is always ultra, and that red stripe on that white will be that racing gas. That's how we kind of identify that, yeah. And what I do here is pour it slow. And I kind of head count in my head to 10 before I stop letting it drip. That's it. And we just repeat that on each pump, on each grade. If it's a mid-grade storage tank, then we would check that mid-grade particular brand. But if it's not a mid-grade storage tank out here, you see they sell mid-grade because it's a blend.
Right, so it comes out of
Yes, the premium and the regular blends to create a mid-grade. Yeah.
You mind showing that too?
No problem. Slip my mind there. What we have here is the color cut. This identifies water that's in the bottom of the tank. We give them about 3.5 to 4 gallons, at least 3.5 gallons of water at the bottom of the tank is okay. But if you're getting over that, then you need to get it pumped out. And the reason why the water doesn't mix with the gas, that 4 gallons, is because the pump is actually in the middle. The gas storage tank is here. The water is at the bottom, maybe 2.5, 3 gallons, maybe. And the pump that pumps your gas to the customer sits, the dispenser is in the middle of that storage tank. That way you won't pump from the bottom, okay? But if you do get gas, then it's majority could be mixed within the fuel. It's 2 types of gas that you can, 2 types of water to get in the fuel. So what I usually do is put a line maybe 4 inches there. Then I drop it down to the bottom of the tank. Real careful there and just drop it on down here. There's a little bracket in there, but we want to pass that bracket if we can. Just like that. And just let that sit for a second and then we'll pull them back up. As you see, no coloration. If it turns brown or like a high rust looking color, then you have some water featuring in this gas. But it's no water in here. But we will repeat that on each storage tank.
Wow. Yeah, because it seems like when we were in high school, there was a Flying J near my house, or near Glitter School, I think. And the gas was cheap, but it always ruined your engine. It turned out they had water. There's more water than anything. Or something. Some of that water in the tank. It is not recording yet. Okay, now.
What we do is stamp the month, and you can also see the 2011 year. And put this on the box. After it's inspected.
My wife's car.
As soon as I tell you.
Pick it up, put it down.
Yeah, hold on 1 second there. And action. Perfect.
Want me to do it again?
I'm sorry, I don't even know your name. I'm sorry. What? Say your name and spell it for me.
Edward Balknight. It's EDWARD. That's BOUKNIGHT.